Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and today we are going to be reviewing the Jeffree Star Morphe palette. I'm really excited. This is the outer packaging right here. Looks the same as the palette, except on the back it has a message from Jeffree Star. I'm not going to read it because you can either, I guess, find it online or read your own. I don't want to spoil it for people that want that experience of reading it for the first time themselves. So it does have a mirror. It does not stand up on its own. It is 30 eyeshadow shades, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Now, when I first saw the sneak peek, I knew that I was going to get it because I love Jeffree Star and I collect everything Jeffree Star, but honestly, just like most Morphe palettes, I thought a lot of the shades were similar and maybe could have been replaced with something else, but that might just be me. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I also picked up 2 of the setting sprays, so we're going to see how these smell, whether they smell good or whether they smell bad. I love scented makeup, but scented makeup does not always love me. It depends on the actual product, whether or not it's going to be headache inducing. I know that I had a setting spray from Gerard Cosmetics that smelled like coconut, and the scent literally stayed with me all day, and it wasn't headache inducing, but it annoyed me that I constantly smelled it, especially if I had perfume or something else on. I felt like it kind of interfered with that. So we're going to see how this one works, and I'm excited because as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, I need it. But when I saw the palette, I wasn't sure at first if I was going to get it or not. But then I was like, but I get everything related to Jeffree Star. So I went ahead and I bought it. I feel like it has a very, half pink, half green vibe. I don't really know what I want to create with this today. Normally, I love larger palettes. With this one, I feel a little, not overwhelmed, but it's like I don't know what I want to create first. So I just came up with an idea. Okay, I know what I want to do. Let me go grab one brush that I just dropped and I need it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so my eyelids are still stained from my Sugar Pill Fun Size palette review, or not really review, first impressions. It's up here. It's not there. I will link it up there, but it is a midnight makeup, and I loved the palette. You can't really base whether something stains or not on me, because I feel like everything that's pink, purple, or red, which is my friend Brie's channel, I will link her up here. But yeah, I feel like everything purple, pink, or red stains my eyelids. So I think that, you kind of have to test it for yourself. But normally Sugar Pill eyeshadows, I feel like in the past have not really stained my eyelids, so I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna go in with a eyeshadow primer, my normal MAC paint stick. I almost said mate paint stick. What's going on? Okay, so I'm going to use my pink chrome mirror today. So yeah, when I first saw this, I didn't feel the same way that I felt when I saw the Jawbreaker palette, where I was like, oh, yay. But at the same time, I did feel that way about the setting spray. I was really excited about that because I love scented makeup, like I said. So I don't know, we'll see what I think about it. I think that Morphe eyeshadows are not terrible. I think they're hit and miss. I've had really good experiences with some of them and not so good experiences with others, because I feel like with Morphe, I feel like there's a pressing issue. My bestie here on YouTube, Allison Krause, and I have sort of proven that, in the sense that, like, we both have the same palette. We have the Boss Mood palette, the 35M, and the shades in that palette that work perfectly for her are so hard pressed in mine that it's hard to get them out, and vice versa. So that kind of, can be a little bit daunting because you don't know what you're gonna get. But we're gonna see what Jeffree Star did. So I'm gonna go into the shade Self-Made first, right here. I just put my brush in it so it has a little bit of kick up, not any more than any other palette that I've used. Wow, that's really pigmented. So you guys know I love Jeffree Star. My dog's name is Jeffree Star. Normally he is in every Jeffree Star related video of mine. However, he's not feeling well. He has a urinary tract infection. And so he is over there laying on the bed looking at me. But I took him to the vet today, way earlier today. Actually, now technically yesterday. And he is doing better because he's on antibiotics. They gave him an antibiotic shot, and then they also gave me oral antibiotics to continue. So the antibiotic shot can kind of give them immediate relief. So this is a really pigmented shade already. I feel like everything that Jeffree Star puts his name on is usually really good, so that doesn't surprise me. I'm going to go into Pink Fleet. I almost said Flink Pete. I keep switching words around. This is the pink that's right below it right here. I keep mixing up words today. I'm just going to kind of put that a little bit lower than where I put the first one. And we're gonna see. It kind of looks the same. It's a little bit more purpley than the first one, but these shades are definitely pigmented. I feel like almost more pigmented than normal Morphe eyeshadows. Okay, very, very pigmented. Now I'm going to go in with one of these light shades. So I'm going to go in with Honest Truth, which is this peachy shade. And I want to put that above the pink and onto my brow bone. As you guys know, I don't mind taking eyeshadows up to my brow bone. And if you don't like that, then just keep it lower. Let me know down below if you guys picked up this palette. I have a few friends of mine that I know did, and we will probably do some future collabs with it. I am happy that I got it so far. Well, I'm happy regardless because, like I said, I kind of collect everything Jeffree Star related. So this is kind of a, I don't know. I thought it was like just a plain peachy matte, but it almost has like a lot of dimension to it. It's interesting. Okay, I just want to take a clean-ish blending brush, and I'm just gonna kind of go over that. Normally I don't do this, but I don't know, I just kind of feel like it today. Alright. So now I'm going to take the black eyeshadow. Should I take the black one or the gray one? I think I'm going to take the gray one. This one right here, it's called Vroom Vroom. Very interesting shade names. It's like a charcoal deep gray. Almost has a brown tint to it. I know this looks like a mess right now, but stay with me. I think this will turn out pretty cool. I wonder if, well, I was thinking Jeffree Star was going to come out with his own setting spray in his own brand. There was recently a photo where on, I believe it was his Instagram, where it was like his nails matched a lipstick bullet, or a bullet lipstick, and the bullet lipstick was like a gunmetal blue shade almost. And people were speculating, trying to figure out what kind of collection that was going to be. But when he said he was coming out with a setting spray. I personally thought he meant he was going to come out with his own, like with Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So I don't know if that's still what he's going to do or if they're going to keep this one permanent. I don't know. Okay. That looks a little crazy right now, but we're going to remove the fallout and then we're going to cut the lid and we're going to do a cut crease. Normally I don't do cut creases with first impressions, but I really want the next shade that I'm going to put on to show up and not mix in with the shades that are already there, because it's not a compatible, like really a compatible shade, if that makes sense. Okay. So I'm going to use the Jeffree Star concealer, the white one. At first I wasn't so sure if I liked this as a crease cutting concealer. Oh no. But I actually really do. It's comparable for me to the ColourPop one in terms of me liking to cut my crease with it. Oh, Sophie. Sophie is a little hackaroony. She's a Chihuahua, so she's always hacking and snoring. I'm not kidding. She is 11, going to be 12 in September, and I still laugh every time that she makes one of her cute or interesting noises. Every single time. Go. So let me just wipe this off. I always wipe off the doe foot applicator just because it's touched my eye and it has picked up the color of whatever eyeshadow I've used, so I don't want that going in and mixing in with the concealer. So then I normally take my finger and just kind of tap it out just to make sure that it's not like super wet. Now most of the concealer looks pink, but that's okay. And I can always go in and sharpen up that line with a tiny brush. But I just feel like tapping it out with the concealer. I don't know why I never thought of that before, but I was watching a video from Raw Beauty Christie, and she did that, and I thought, why have I never done that before? Okay, so I'm just going to take the second pink that we used, the Fleet Feet or whatever, the purpley pink, and I'm just going to put that right along the edge of the concealer. Yes. I just like doing this so that it looks a little bit more even. I am not by any means an expert at cut creases. I have only recently been able to accomplish them at all. I used to never do them. Alright, and then we're going to go in with the same brush that had the grayish shade on it and put a little bit more just along that line, just so it's not patchy looking. I know these are a lot of extra steps, but that's what I do. And then I want to take my glitter glue from NYX, because that's what I always do. I always use glitter glue with every single shimmer just because I think it makes such a difference. Oh, I always take way too much. Sophie obviously does not realize we're filming. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, she cracks me up. And she really is fine. Like I took her into the doctor because she was hacking a little bit more than usual. And he was like, yeah, she's just a chihuahua. It's, you know, collapsing trachea, and it gets worse as they get older. So, all right. So now I'm going to go into the palette again, and I'm going to go into the shade Glam Rapids, which is this like lime green shimmer. And I'm just going to take this flat Morphe brush and load it up. I kind of wanted to do something green and pink just because I feel like the whole collection is themed green and pink. This isn't very green, but it's green. Oh no, it's green. Okay. This shadow is very tightly packed, and I will definitely do more looks with this palette coming up. I just wanted to do a first impressions for you guys initially. Yeah, this shade I'm really having to dig in to get this much pigment to show up. If I really love this shade, I could see myself going through it kind of quickly. And as I'm digging, it's like flying up. Okay. All right, so now let me go do my, let me actually just add a little bit more gray, because whenever you put on something on the lid, you kind of lose a little bit of that. I'm gonna go do my base and my brows off camera, and then I will come back and we'll finish up the eyes. I also feel like the more that I'm blending, I'm kind of losing some of this shade a little bit, but all right, we'll see how that goes. I'll be right back and we'll finish the eyes. Okay, so the only thing I don't have on is highlight, because we're going to put that on when we use the setting spray. So I'm going to do my under eyes really quick so I can remove the powder that's under my eyes. I use the Jeffree Star powder and the Jeffree Star concealer. Now, I don't know what I want to do for my under eyes. I think I'm actually just going to do green, to be honest, because I think that will look cool. I'm just going to use a black eyeliner. This is Obsidian from Makeup Geek. And I'm just going to line my waterline with that. And then I think I want to use that bright green. Even though this is sharpened, it's like cutting my waterline. That is Jeffree drinking some water right next to me. Hi, Jeffree. Which is important for his infection. So now I'm going to smudge that out with this little smudger brush. I forget where I got this. I want to say I got it in like a BoxyCharm or something, because it's a Vera Mona brush. I don't own the Vera Mona color switch, and that's the only thing I know about from Vera Mona. So I'm going to go into the shade Nate, which is this shade right here, which is pretty cool, because I think I would name a green, I mean, if I was him, I think I would name the green shade Nate as well. I don't think it'll show up as green because I'm an idiot and I put the black eyeliner way down way too low. But I really shouldn't have done that. Let me see if I can actually remove it easily, because I'd like for that to be really green. That's why I normally put my eyeliner, well, sometimes I put my eyeliner last, or at least if I'm going to blow it out, I will put it last. I'll take my sponge, just kind of pat that out. It's not going to make my waterline look, or my under eyes look the best, but that's okay. Oh, and I used the pink purple shade for my blush today. Sophie, my goodness, I swear she's really not doing well with her hacking today. Okay, that's much better. That's much more green. I think on the lid with eyeshadow primer, it would definitely be way more green. But under the eyes, I think this is the best without eyeshadow base that we're gonna get. Oh, but what I was saying was the color green reminds me of Nate because he had green hair for a while. And I think he had like greenish blue hair when I first found out who he was. Okay, I need to remove my fallout really quick because I got rid of most of the powder under my eyes when I did that. But I like it much better without the black eyeliner as a base. Okay, and then for the inner corner, I'm going to take the same pencil brush and I'm going to do the shade Welcome, which is just, it looks like just a really icy white. Probably I could use this as a, oh yes, as a face highlighter as well. So I think so far, I would have to say this is better quality than most of my regular Morphe palettes, but I don't know that it's the same quality as Jeffree Star's own brand. So I'm going to do the setting spray and the highlighter first before I do the mascara, just because I don't want to get mascara on my under eyes. So this is really hard to take off. I'm not sure why, but every time it kind of gets stuck on the aerosol part. So it has a strawberry on the lid and it says Starberry. So we're gonna spray this. Now I did not get the brush set, and the reason why is because I got the last brush set, and this is what my highlighter brush from the last brush set looks like. Can you see that properly? Like, and I have the Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush set, I have the Morphe James Charles brush set, and I have a bunch of other Morphe brush sets, and this is the only one that I've had fray like this personally for myself. So I don't know, I might check out the brush set if they still have it at the store. Okay, so I love the regular Morphe spray like this. Okay, it's like a, it kind of smells like a strawberry shortcake doll, and it smells definitely, I think he said like Pez candy, and I can definitely smell that. I don't know if I like it or not. I think I like it as long as the scent will dissipate after a while. I'm going into the shade 2. Oh, I see. So the top row is welcome back to my channel. Very cute. Okay, so I'm going to use the shade 2 as a highlighter just because I can. And sometimes I like to test these out. This is just an icy pink shade. It's kind of like the welcome shade, only pink. That's cute. I'm going to put Diamond Wet over top of it, which is his Supreme Frost that came in the oh yeah, that amped it up. Came in the Jawbreaker collection. I'm so happy I got this highlight. It reminds me of the whatchamacallit, the Fenty Diamond Bomb or whatever. Okay, so yeah, the setting spray, I don't know. It doesn't smell like an air freshener. Initially, I thought maybe it was gonna smell like that, but it just smells sweet and kind of like a strawberry shortcake doll, or like a strawberry Pez. If you were to take a bunch of strawberry Pez in your hand, just inhale, I guess it kind of smells like that. So I'm gonna go in with my mascara really quick. We'll do lips and then we're done. So I definitely, like I said, I think that this palette is a little bit better quality than my regular Morphe palettes. Not that I dislike my Morphe palettes. The ones that I own, I do really like. I have the 35M. Well, I have a lot of them. Too many to name, but I can't think of a Morphe palette that I personally own off the top of my head that I dislike. So, but I do think that this is better, a little bit better pigmented, and the packing seems to be, oh no, do you see what I did? The packing seems to be consistent from shade to shade for the most part. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the shade Doll Parts from Jeffree Star. It's like a pinky nude. Mine is almost done. And I love this shade. I don't use it enough, and now I won't be able to use it again because I'm having a lipstick challenge and giveaway with my sister, Debbie Knobloch. So, as always, the lipstick giveaway challenge information will be listed. I'm sorry about all the hacking. Will be listed down below, and you can go check it out and make sure you enter the giveaway. I checked on Sophie when I did my eyeshadow base, and she just kind of looked at me like, what? I'm fine. Good to go. So the setting spray has left my face a little bit tacky, which I'm not used to, like almost a little bit sticky. I don't know how I feel about that. I'll have to see if it sets down, but everywhere that I've sprayed, including my neck, feels a little sticky almost. It's kind of weird. And I don't have that issue with the other setting spray that I have from Morphe, so I don't know. I'll have to update you. This is just a first impression. Sometimes first impressions change. So let me put my lipstick into my box, which it's getting heavier. So now that's in there. And like I said, everything, including Debbie's channel, will be linked below because you have to be subscribed to both of us to enter the giveaway. So this is my final look with the Jeffree Star Morphe collection. I will definitely do at least a 3 looks 1 palette with this. I don't know if it'll be a midnight makeup or if it'll be just a regular video, so stay tuned. I love you guys so much. Let me know what you think about this look. Let me know, like I said, if you got it. Have you already gotten it in the mail if you got it? I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.